That's a really difficult question to answer because I think I live, drink, breathe, and sleep everything to do with my work. And so I don't think you can quantify my investment in the business in a total number of hours. Or if you did, I'd have a seriously low hourly rate of pay. um, I think as things have progressed, now I certainly try not to work on weekends, like at a desk. But I am on call on rotation 24/7 so that we can man our emergency line for our tenants in case they come into distress. I have had many 4 a.m. starts this summer while juggling the COVID related issues of staff sickness, the pingdemic, and the constantly evolving situation. I check the banking daily, so whether I'm on annual leave or not, to check all rents have been paid. I always oversee and delegate the emails that come into the business. And I guess I'm permanently digesting and thinking through issues and problems and trying to come up with innovative ideas, even when I'm sleeping. I certainly think my best thinking comes in my leisure time, which is when I'm going out for a run in the countryside. And I usually come back and say, "Oh, Tim, I've been thinking," which it normally leads him to groan and think, "Oh my God, what the hell has she decided to do next?" But I do try to have a balance. So I try not to look at my emails in the evenings because there's very little I can do at that time of night, apart from get anxious and churned up about something. And to be honest, unless it is an emergency for which they have the emergency number, I shouldn't have to. Everybody needs time off. When my daughter was born 4 years ago, I invested in a personal mobile to try and give me more of a distinction between work Laura and mum human being Laura, so that I'm not seeing notifications all the time so that I can mentally try and switch off. But that said, in the last 3 years or so, I've generated an awful lot of business and goodwill through Facebook and networking groups. And thus I'm often tagged on posts, which often interrupts my private time. But then at the same time, I really appreciate these so much, especially given the really slow start I had in growing my business 10 years ago. Because if these groups had been around with these supportive women at the start of my business journey, I think it would have grown the business much faster. So yes, it's a real mix. I'm never truly switched off from anything.